Hey folks, how you doing? Bob and Joe here. Take two. I started this video and I told you about this little magnet thing here on my phone. I went ahead and got one. And I got one for the tablet too. I hadn't tried it. So I was going to let y'all try it out with me. And I don't have it centered up for one thing. My bad. I should have thought about that. So I'm going to have to cut that magnet off of this. And I guess I have to spend 20 bucks to get another one to center it up better. But when I was doing that, I went to take it off. Boy, was it stuck to it. That's a good magnet. My thumb hit a button and made this go stupid, so here I had to start it all over. Tired puppy today. Well, let's see, I talked to you last, I was in Houston. Well, I got that loaded, got it legal, and I hauled butt up to our yard. I got a couple of logbook violations. I went like 4 minutes over on the 11-hour rule and about 20 minutes over on the 14-hour rule. So I got violations on that, which, you know, they don't shoot you over here or nothing. They don't like it, and it goes in the folder and in the file. And so, it is what it is. No big deal. No, we don't live in a perfect world. We live in the trucking world. Now I was talking to my buddy Michael. He's the one that came here from Swift. And he told me over there at Swift, oh my Lord, it was a major ordeal. But night and day difference between here and there anyway. And at Swift, they don't want their drivers getting the miles anyhow. But anyway, I did make it to the yard, and he already had me a load. This load I'm on now. Well, I got up this morning, they was just starting to show up around there. And my dispatch came out and told me that they was going to reload my trailer. We pick them up, and our main people put them on there in the way that they think is best for them to go off, get off. And they had me emptying out in the middle of nowhere, which I was having to do crazy stuff to end up there anyway. So they switched the last two. So now I'm over here in Dallas. Oh, now I've only did 450 miles today. No miles to speak of. But that's what I run against being regional, is I'm doing more deliveries and pickups than the running the miles like I did running cross country. Which means I work my butt off a little bit more. So, you know, there has to be a switch off. You know, you can't have everything. So, well, I was telling a buddy of mine, I said the only good comes out of it is I get to be home on weekends to work on the farm. Which he was allowing. He didn't know if that was a good thing or not. Like I told him, yeah, you know, I want to see my place improving, and I'm getting to it. The only way it's going to improve is if I'm there doing the work. So I got here, and me and Mama did another dish that I was going to put up, and this is why I watch this stuff and check it out. It was in 3 parts that my son had to put together, and I'd put up one part. The first part was the wrong one. It was actually the video from doing the pork steaks. And wrong. So I deleted that, uploaded the correct one, which is why I don't delete them off the tablet until they've been put up and all that. So, and I know this week he's real hard on his college stuff, so I don't know when he'll get it done. I shot him a text and let him know what happened. When he can, he will. But I know he has 3 heavy days this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and this is Tuesday. So, and it's a pretty good dish, actually. I love it. I might have some up for dinner tonight. I did bring some out. And sometime in the middle of the night, I got up and ate. I got to bring 2 servings of the peach cobbler, 1 left. So, which also, now on that peach cobbler, on that cup of peach cobbler, you can do that with any fruit. It don't have to be peaches. I just happen to like peach cobbler. I also like blackberry and other stuff, but the peach is the easiest, and I like it. Me and Mom was standing in the store discussing what we was going to do for a dessert, and we happened to be there by the canned fruits. I was getting some fruits for my cupboard back there, and I like, why don't you do that cup and do it with peaches. So that's why we did the peach cobbler. You can do it with anything. Now also, I was talking to an old boy. He's one of the tool benders there where I work at, and he likes cooking. And I was telling him about it. He hadn't seen it yet, and he got telling me about one that he does. And I ain't gonna tell you about it. I'm gonna make a video. Me and Mom was talking about giving it a whirl. Now it's gonna be another peach cobbler, but hey, I'm good with that. I just told you I like peach cobbler, so it ain't a big deal. And it's a new recipe, and I want to try it. So we're gonna give that a whirl this weekend when I'm home, if I make it home. I should, but you know, it is trucking. So we're gonna give that one a whirl, and we'll see how that one works. And it sounds plumb easy as well. So now one of my buddies, he made a comment on a video, and he's a damn good cook. And he was telling me about using cream of chicken on them pork steaks where I did the cream of mushroom for gravy. I do a green bean casserole on the holiday seasons, and if we have certain family members going to be involved, I'll use cream of chicken because they just don't like cream of mushroom. So, but I do my green beans. I strain them, put them in a pan, and I'll put cream of mushroom or cream of chicken on it. Now also, instead of the onions that people put on top of theirs, I put the shoestring potatoes, and people seem to like it a lot more. So of course, you know, that's just my take on it. I will take any recipe and I'll switch it up to more in the line of what I find desirable, and that's what I expect y'all to do with this stuff. Now if I'd been doing a baked chicken, then I would have used the cream of chicken, but being it was pork, I didn't want to use chicken with pork, so I used my mushroom. But I like the mushroom. I am a nut over cream of mushroom as a gravy on a dish like that one. I'll be glad to get this other one put up for you. I think you'll like it. It's another one you could do it with any meats. Now, I think I already told you I started to make a mall that my son had sent me a recipe for, and I got to a point there where it turned into a chicken soup, and that's what I had last night, was some of that rice that Mama had cooked for, well, you haven't seen the video yet. But we had rice with this other dish, and we had plenty of rice, so I put some with that soup and brought some oyster crackers. So it is what it is. Spoke to James today about the radio show, and he thinks he has everything taken care of there. He's going to play with it a little bit more and make sure, and then we're going to do a little call-in phone thing. Have a couple of people we know call in to make sure that it is working properly. We are toying with the idea of how we could do a show during the week. What we're running up against is that we work different schedules. Now he's off of a morning and he goes in noon to 2 o'clock type deal. Well, of a morning with what I'm doing regionally, or in the regions, I'm normally kicking off and putting on a load of a morning. So when he's off, that ain't working out so good. And then when when I'm available of an afternoon, he's starting his driving, and he can't do this out of his truck. He's got to be at home. But we're trying to work something out. We don't know what it'll be. There's a possibility of a Friday load or Friday show. We'll see. And like I told him, it's all going to depend upon how the show goes over. If our viewer counts go up, and my back and neck's killing me. If they go up and it's doing good, then we'll try a little harder to do something else. Get more shows on. We just don't know what yet. So y'all have to be patient, and we'll get it all figured out. And remember, they're all going to be archived anyway. So, if you can't make the Saturday night show for some reason, it's going to be on the YouTube channel for Nomad Trucking, or Nomad Radio. And it will be on the website, nomadradio.xyz. So, which reminds me, I need to talk to my boy about getting a link put onto my YouTube channel for all that. Which James thinks I should know how to do it. I don't. I am not into all this stuff at all. My son did good to teach me how to do these videos and put them up in a halfway decent order so that it relieves some of the work off him. I do good to do Facebook and YouTube. So, one of them deals. And I'm not overly inclined to learn how, to be honest with you. I mean, I really ain't. So, yeah, I know that's being lazy, but my plate's kind of full, just like James's plate's kind of full. Between making these videos for the YouTube and now doing the talk show, running regional, I stay a little bit busy. So, but that's what's going on in my world. I'm sitting here on a dirt lot, and at the back of my receiver. I got here at 7 o'clock, and they're telling me that, well, the guy I talked to who didn't convince me that he knew what he was talking about, he said they wouldn't start receiving until 8:45 or 9 o'clock in the morning. So I have the potential of being here anywhere from 12 to 14 hours. I've got everything I need. And I'm tired. I'll take me some melatonin tonight and hopefully give me some good sleep. So, don't know if I'll make any more videos tonight, but I do know I will eat. It's been one of them days where I ain't had time to even stop and grab something to eat. So, well, after the second drop in Wichita Falls, I'd had pork loin from before that I went ahead and zoomed it and made me a couple of half sandwiches. But Papa Joe be getting hungry. you don't become the chick magnet and look this good without eating. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Y'all remember, God loves you, and so do I. Y'all have a blessed evening now. Good night.